continuing with the theme of security, please welcome the Vice President of Worldwide Sales from Sipera Systems, Andy Asava. Andy?
Great. Thanks, Bill, and thanks for the little plug earlier on. Just in a nutshell, what Sipera really does is we avoid hackers and troublemakers from getting into your voice and video networks. And we've been around since 2003. We're very proud to be a Richardson-based company, and our worldwide headquarters is in Richardson, and we do have facilities in India and so forth. So convergence has been a theme, and I've been trying to sell convergence for about the last 20 years. Seems like it's finally coming together, and especially it's coming together in the enterprise environments today. A lot of our customers are Fortune 1000 companies, and what's happening is as we're converging the real-time, non-real-time information. Non-real-time is like your SAP and your emails and web traffic, and real-time is your voice and video communications. And as they're being converged on common networks across enterprises, it's becoming a double-edged sword. It's a great platform from a productivity perspective and business case perspective, but at the same time, what it's doing is it's cross-pollinating attacks from the data world to the voice world, and vice versa, from the voice world to the data world. So what Sipera is doing is we got a division within Sipera, which is actually doing the latest research around security, threat taxonomy, all the attack vectors and threat signatures that are associated with voice and video communication, and that is out of a Viper team, and then which is called Voice over Exploit Research. That's the bottom portion of the chart right there. I can get the pointer to work. So Viper does consulting. We actually get into enterprise environments where they're trusted partners who look after toll fraud, theft of service, eavesdropping, identity theft, how people can steal corporate directories from their telephony and UC networks, along with corporate espionage. It's quite interesting. I kind of feel like I lived the life of the movies. Just about 4 months ago, I was actually called in by a customer to come down to Austin. And so I went to Austin, got into one of the high-rise buildings. They brought me on to the 8th floor. They brought me into a room stuffed with lawyers. They closed the blinds, they unplugged all the phones, and they said, "We think we're getting hacked. Can you come and help us?" And they brought us in for forensics. We actually had to get the FBI and the cybercrime division and Secret Service and so forth engaged because they were in the midst of a $1 billion lawsuit. So this stuff is very real. It's happening across a lot of the enterprises, and they bring us in confidence to go work with them to stay out of the game. On the top part of this chart, what you're seeing is an actual appliance that we have created, and we've interoperated this appliance with all the major UC vendors like Avaya, Cisco, Microsoft, and Nortel, and make sure that we can create the signatures to actually protect against these attacks. The other key thing is we're also looking at how we can improve the return on investment. I was just joking around, we have a lot of any's in our introduction, any network, any device, anytime, and so forth. But this is becoming a fairly big hot button. How do we do cell phone offload, right? We've got a customer who's actually done 300,000 minutes cell phone offload using our technology, because we can extend that voice boundary securely anywhere at any time. Teleworking, remote agents from a call center perspective, 4-day work week, and so forth. This is actually a pretty interesting attack. I wanted to kind of stage it and sequence it with you guys. This was actually, we had a 16-year-old kid from the Plano School District who contacted us and wanted to join our team. Our initial knee-jerk reaction, we laughed it away. We said, "Are you sure you want to do it?" So we said, "Let's see what he's got." So we gave him a crypto puzzle to go see if he can unencrypt it and decipher it. And within 30 minutes, he had unencrypted the puzzle. That's just amazing. And so we said, "Well, we think he got the goods, so he should come join our team." So we got him on board, and we had to go get his parents' permission so that we can come and work for him. And you will not believe it. This kid, I shouldn't call a kid, he's a colleague of mine. He invented the first SIP worm. He figured out how you can take over anybody's laptop from a cell phone. And he's been able to take, because starting an attack on the data, and like I said, you can cross-pollinate on the voice side, is pretty easy. What he did is he reversed the vector, started on the voice side from a telephone, take over anybody's computer. And then he created something that can replicate and start taking anybody who's in their contact list, which effectively makes it a war. So that is some really bleeding edge stuff we do. We have to continue to stay ahead of the attackers. You guys heard what happened on July 4th. The North Koreans hacked into the South Korean network and also into the Department of Defense networks. And we have to continue to be able to monitor that and stay ahead of the curve. So I live the life of the movies. Like I was mentioned, I really enjoy my job. And I really wanted to share this clip with you because the movies are real. And this could happen to anybody out there.
Sorry.
The FBI will arrive at your apartment in 30 seconds. You must leave the premises.
Who is it? No, none of this is mine! You know you got the wrong guy, right? Oh, obvious. Somebody set me up. Here's the thing, Jerry. You already know your trouble, son. Time for your phone call.
We told you to run.
Sure. Who are you?
You have 10 seconds.
What the hell are you talking about?
Get down now. You have 4 seconds.
This individual, every single part of his life was infiltrated. So I just want to leave you guys with really the last two statements. If they choose you, they will control you.